afternoon or good evening everybody, and welcome to Sydney Airport. We're trialling a bit of night videoing here. We're viewing it with the planes a little bit further out. That way we'll be able to get a bit better quality than some of the distorted images we've been getting in the past. So we've got the Emirates A380 in the NBA livery that's returned from Christchurch. It's recently done a few trips to Melbourne and Brisbane. It seems to be doing a lot of Brisbane lately, but we got it here in Sydney today. So I have already posted the morning sessions. Now we're going to try the evening ones. But first of all, we got the other Emirates that's come from Dubai, and it'll be going back to Dubai. That Thai Airways is staying overnight. That'll go tomorrow morning around about 10ish. Still got a lot of flights heading out tonight. That's the Emirates A380 that's just pushing back now as I speak, and should be starting up very shortly. She'll also have Qatar that's pushing back as well, and Etihad 777. But the Emirates Cargo was just starting up, and there it is now. That should be just about ready to light up and head down towards the end of 3-4. It's been a beautiful day here in Sydney today. It's been runway 34 right and left all day long. And a contrast on what it's going to be like tomorrow. It's going to be a very wet day tomorrow, and Wednesday and Thursday. So lucky to get some rare night footage tonight. So we'll see how we go. Hope you enjoy it. Hopefully the quality's not too bad. And we're here at the Mound. Normally you see me down at the Link Road there, but today and tonight I've been at the Mound with my ladder. For those that are coming from other cities to go to the Mound, you will need a ladder now because there's a new fence with the razor wire at the top. The poles have gone, but this fence is a lot higher than what we used to have here, and you will need a ladder if you're here to do any photography and videos. That Qantas A330 that just taxied past before, that's going to do the red-eye flight to Perth. I dare say it'll have its wheels up definitely by the time it gets here. But the two Emirates and the Qatar will definitely, that's the A380s, will definitely require a lot more runway than these domestic flights will. I'm going to zoom out so we get a better quality. Doing trial by error here, so if it doesn't turn out well, oh, here comes the A330. Purposely not going to try and, you can see it's starting to distort the quality now, so I'm just going to keep it like that. I'm not going to zoom in, because if I zoom in, it's only going to get worse. So if anything, I might even zoom out a little bit. So doing this, we might get some good video footage tonight. That looked pretty good. I'll give myself some self-appraisal here. Here's another flight that's heading out. Oh, we've got one that's just coming in first. There's the Emirates 777 cargo. Not sure how much runway he's going to use. Don't even know how much cargo he's got on board. What's going to be interesting is in another year, when the new airport opens up, whether these cargo airlines will still continue to come here or whether, because I know some of them are going to branch off to the new Western Sydney airport. Not sure about Emirates or Federal Express and some of these other carriers, so we'll just have to play it by ear. So if you do follow your airlines, your freighters, it might be worth getting whatever you can in the next year, because we could be losing them to out west. And we're hoping that Western Sydney Airport doesn't follow the same way as Avalon did. Avalon was a complete and utter disaster. There's only one airline that flies to Avalon, and that's Jetstar. When it first started, there was many airlines that were looking at flying out there, but unfortunately things just didn't go that way, and Melbourne Airport has really absolutely grown amazingly. They're about to put a new runway in there, parallel runway, but they've got a lot of new airlines that have been starting there. Delta's going to start to Melbourne in another couple of months. There's another Chinese carrier that's starting services. Turkish started up late last year, so they're really catching up with Sydney. Still a fair way behind, but still they are getting busier and busier as they go along. Same with Brisbane. Brisbane's another one that's getting quite busy. Same with Perth. Even Adelaide's getting a few airlines starting up. United is going to start flying to Adelaide in a couple of months' time. And during the holiday period, the summertime, Emirates will use the A350, and also will Malaysia the A350. So if you want to go to see the only A350 service in Australia, you need to go to Adelaide, because you won't see them here in Sydney. Maybe you got a chance of seeing him in Melbourne, but definitely here in Sydney they seem to be using the A380s. So we're just waiting for Qatar. That shouldn't be too far away from pushing back. Dash 8 Q400. They're the only prop planes in the Qantas Link fleet now. All the 300s are gone. 200s left about 6 months ago. So it's all 400s now. few flights did not get out today. British Airways, for some reasons, cancelled its flight. So we're going to see 3 Emirates depart today. Next going should be the freighter, the 777 freighter. There's the A380, the first of 2 departing tonight. Second one will be the NBA basketball colour scheme. Like I've been saying all night, I'll do my best this time to zoom out, because in the past I've zoomed in and it's been rather distorted, so this time we'll try doing it like this. Right, here comes the freighter. There's still another A380 Emirates to arrive tonight. That's the one that stays overnight and departs at 6 AM in the morning. First flight out in the morning to Dubai. Still waiting on the Qatar to push out, and also the Etihad. There's also Malaysia that's due to go, China Eastern, China Southern. There's a couple of Qantas there to go as well. Air Asia. Don't think Hawaiian's there tonight. big interest in the Emirates A380. I went and recently bought a model of the A380 in the Emirates. I absolutely love that scheme, the one with the NBA. So I had to buy myself a model of that plane. The next one I'm after is the one with the Qatar, with the UEFA colour scheme, the blue one. So that was here the other day. I have videoed that in the past. It's a beautiful looking plane. That's a 777, and it's been here twice. And tomorrow we'll be meant to be getting the PSG one, but it's been that one's been cancelled, and they're bringing in another a different colour scheme, just the plain one. So. So here we are, just waiting for Emirates to get clearance for takeoff. And that should be next to go. We have another plane pushing back, Qantas. Singapore, stay here overnight. We have an arrival. get the NBA, like I just got that Emirates, I'd be very happy. So I'll try and do exactly the same with the NBA as I did with that Emirates. Right, we'll get the next one, which is the Qantas A330, and then we'll stop the video and we'll come back with another video soon. We have another push out here. We have another one pushing back. China Eastern A350.
क्या कर रही हो? आदि का है।
Here comes the next departure.